Welcome back to the channel. In this third video, we are going a step further with Linux file management. We will cover how to copy and delete files, remove directories, understand path names, manage file permissions, and even using wildcards and groups. So let's dive in. So on this slide shows what are the points I am going to cover in my entire video. It starts with path name, including managing directories and file permissions, and ending with group memberships. Before we manipulate files, it's important to understand path names. An absolute path is the full path starting from the root directory. For example, I am in my folder, there is a home, username, documents, and then there is a file. So when we are supposed to get an absolute path, it starts with slash home, slash under username, slash documents, and then the file. A relative path is based on your current directory. For example, if you are already in some folder, you can access the same file. Like if you are under the username in the home page, you can access the same file with documents slash file text. You can check your location of your file using the command pwd, printing working directory. Now, for copying a file from one location to another, we use cp command. So, for using cp command, you can see on the slide under the example cp space file name space backup slash, and if you want to copy a folder and all its content, use -r option, which you can see right under that cp-r my folder to backup. This is super easy for backupping projects and duplicating work. The next command is remove. rm. To delete a file, we use rm command. You can see in the example rm file name. You can also delete multiple files at once using a space bar. So rm file 1, file 2, file 3. But be very careful, there is no recycle bin here. So once your file is deleted, it is deleted from everywhere in your directories. The next one is how to remove the entire directory. That means how to remove the entire folder. To delete an empty folder, we use rmdir. But if the folder has files in it, we use rm-r and then folder name. This removes the folder and everything inside it. So double check before you hit enter. Now, how Linux states with the file permissions. Linux control access to files using permissions read, write, and execute. To see the permissions, run ls-l. To change a file's permission, we use chmod command. For example, chmod 755 script.sh. This gives the owner full access and other read and execute permissions. You can also use symbolic notations. For example, chmod u plus x script.sh. This adds execute permissions to the user. Now, using wildcards. Wildcard lets you work with multiple files at once. The asterisk matches everything. For example, remove asterisk.txt. So, what this will do, it will search in your entire directories, whichever thing is ending with .txt, all of those files will be deleted. So asterisk is for selecting all of them. The question mark symbol matches a single character. For example, copy like cp photo question mark dot jpg images. This will copy all the files like photo1.jpg, photo2.jpg, photo3.jpg. So the question mark replaces any of the character and it will copy all the photos inside the images folder. Now, next is group memberships. To check what group you belong to, group, we use groups command. To change a file's group, we use chgrp, developers, and project.txt. So what it will do is it will change the group from project to developers. Managing groups is important for collaborative environments where multiple users access shared files, which means multiple users are working on the same file. That is where this command is useful for. Now, just a recap and some tips. That's it for this video. You have now learned how to copy files, delete them, manage directory, change file permissions, and even using wildcards and groups. All from the command line. These are essential tools for every Linux user. If you have enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more Linux tutorials, and leave a comment if you have any questions or you want to request a topic. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching.